They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Got an opening here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. No stopping him on that run. Legs down, Aztecs.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
There's the handoff.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
That's a good fake in the backfield. You get some good ball handling and draw the attention of the safety. Now he's in conflict, and you can attack with that tight end down the field. That's a beautiful job. Good route by the tight end, no doubt. Timing is there from the quarterback, and it's a great completion for this offense.
San Diego State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, North Carolina. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. He'll hand it off. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, San Diego State.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, it's such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, UNC. They were not going to catch him that time. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Hands off to the left. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Benjamin. He's past the marker and still going. He's got space. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those.
Look out, he's breaking free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Touchdown, Aztecs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. This is the benefit of playing zone.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't connect the gamble. Gives it to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got a crease. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball.
Points in the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chain.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this secondary. Man coverage on third down, and there's nowhere to go with the football. You know, if you're the quarterback here, you've got to pick your best matchup, and you've got to go to him quickly. You cannot hold the football. When you hold the football, you're going to get sacked, and that's exactly what happens here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can
Got an opening here. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Aztecs. This home crowd is in a frenzy. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quick throw testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Benjamin. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, this is one of the most frustrating defensive plays that you can have. The coverage is good down the field. The quarterback's trying to work through his progression, and as he's being hit, the pass rush is showing up. He's still able to get the ball to the running back for a big gain on the outside. That is just a play that crushes you as a defense.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is a difficult spot to throw the ball from. You're inside of the 10. You know the windows are going to be tight. Unless your timing is perfect, usually those windows are going to be too tight. And here, this is just thrown into coverage.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, San Diego State. Powers into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Ball handed off. He's got a crease. Bringing the ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up.
Chris, you know what they say. Ball security is job security. Cannot put the ball on the ground like this. This running back, he's going to have to change his mindset moving forward.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the pressure's on. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Aztecs. Here's the point after attempt.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
I love this type of play call. You can see with 2 safeties back, it's heavy zone coverage. They're expecting the pass, and you can pop or run. There's nobody left in that run box, and they're able to just hand the football off and move the chains. This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. It's Rayner. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Looking for a deep completion. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Great move in the open field. Got an opening here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the upcoming opponent. Let's see who can be the difference maker today.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that man. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team